Welcome back everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful start to the new year, and as the holiday season is coming to an end and things are starting to pick up again, I thought it might be a good idea to do a little rundown on what Tamashii has in store for us collectors in 2021. So let's put 2020 behind us, as there is so many exciting new figures to look forward to this year, and as most of you already know, Tamashii has already mapped out the first half of the year with what looks like to be a very promising roster of characters for their Dragon Ball line. I also want to take this time to do a little speculating on what the second half of the year will be bringing us, and hopefully generate some discussion on what all of you think Tamashii has waiting for us from July to December. So let's jump right into it, as January is of course the month of one of the most anticipated figures of 2021, a character that all Dragon Ball fans, including myself, have been waiting a very long time for, and that of course is Bardock. We're already in the first half of January, so there's not long to go, as Bardock is set to be released on the 23rd of January, and even better, Bardock will be an over-the-counter release, something I know all of you are extremely happy and relieved about. February brings us the third figure from the Ginyu Force, and that's of course Recoome, which is unfortunately a Bandai Premium web exclusive. Pre-orders have already closed on both the Japanese and US premium Bandai sites, so trying to secure one now might be a little tough. However, if you can still find one for its retail price of $70 US, I'd say definitely go for it, especially if you do plan on completing the Ginyu Force. And as all of you know the nature of Figuarts, the price of these figures do increase after their initial retail. Now March brings us a release I personally am very excited about, and a character I've been wanting in figure form for a very long time. I am of course talking about Raditz, brother of Goku. Now we've all seen numerous promotional pictures of Raditz and how remarkably accurate he looks to the source material. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about the figure itself, but I do want to mention that along with Raditz and the Saiyan arc, Tamashii did reveal an anime accurate color Nappa. Whether this was just for promotional purposes for their event, or Tamashii do in fact plan to re-release this very underrated figure in my opinion, I think it would be a great re-release to kind of round up the characters from that story arc. Now, First Form Frieza is one of those characters us collectors have wanted ever since we got Final Form Frieza way back whenever that was released, and it looks like our wishes are finally coming true. Tamashii made an official announcement towards the end of the year that First Form Frieza would indeed be coming with his Frieza pod. So yes, that does jack up the price to about $75 US, but in my opinion, well worth it and a very necessary accessory for this figure. Berta and Guido round up the final members of the Ginyu Force and is set for a May release. Unfortunately, like the rest of the Ginyu Force, this set of two figures will be a Bandai Premium exclusive on both the Japanese and the US websites. Pre-orders are still open, but the retail price of $90+ might be a little steep for casual collectors. Still, this looks like the only way we'll be finally completing a Figuarts Ginyu Force. A pill that is definitely going to be hard, but necessary to swallow, if you do want the full team. Tamashii brought in the new year with an official announcement of Super Saiyan Full Power Goku as their June release. Now we have all seen this figure back in November during Tamashii's online event, but I was quite surprised at how quickly they would actually release this figure. Yes, it is another Goku figure, but we do in fact get a brand new head sculpt, not just a repaint of the Super Saiyan Blue head we have all come to love. This new head sculpt also comes with new faceplates that unfortunately have a mixed reaction amongst us fans. Personally, I don't think they look too bad, and I am very happy that they decided to include a relaxed faceplate with the figure, as this is the whole point of this form of Super Saiyan, Goku and Gohan being able to fully control the Super Saiyan form and perform daily activities whilst in it. The body does look like it'll be a retool of the Super Saiyan Blue body with a tassel-less obi, and the best thing about the figure, in my opinion, is the price point. Retailing for about $35 US, I think collectors will definitely be double or triple dipping on this one. Now, along with Super Saiyan Full Power Goku, it does look like Dragon Ball Super fans will also be in for a treat as Hit, one of the most popular characters from the series, will be set for a June release as well. Tamashii still hasn't updated their website with any official information at this time of me recording this video, but we did receive confirmation and official pictures from our man, Havoc Toys, on Instagram. Shout out to Havoc Toys for posting that information for us. But from the current trend, I do have my suspicions that this will likely be another Bandai Premium exclusive, but we will just have to wait and see. And that rounds up all the known releases for the first half of 2021. Now, during the event in November last year, Tamashii did reveal a whole lot of other characters, including a new Vegeta, Cell Arc Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Namek Saga Bulma, and Dragon Ball Lunch. Tamashii also held a live panel and heavily hinted at several other characters, including Imperfect Cell, King Kai, Videl, and one of the designers did say he was working on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, there are definitely more than 6 figures that Tamashii have shown us, but the question is, which ones will Tamashii actually release and which ones are still in the works? In past years, Tamashii usually gives us 13 to 14 figures in a year, excluding event-only exclusives, so we only have 6 to 7 slots left that have yet to be announced. Now, I think Namek, Bulma, and possibly Lunch will fill out 2 of those spots, as Tamashii has to finish the Namek arc figures, Bulma being the last figure in that series. Lunch is most likely to have a release this year as well, as we have seen her displayed at numerous events already last year. However, for the remaining 4 to 5 spots, I personally would really like to see Tamashii tackle the Cell arc and finally give us an imperfect Cell. As for other personal choices, out of all the figures we saw last year from Tamashii's online event, I would really like to have an updated Vegeta to go along with Super Saiyan Full Power Goku. Though I would really like to see Tamashii finish off the Namek arc with other characters like Zarbon and Dodoria, I don't think they will make the list this year. Personally, I think Yamcha, a 2-pack with Tien and Chaozu might take another 2 slots, and the last 3 will likely go to figures we haven't seen prototypes of yet. King Kai is a possibility, as well as maybe another 2.0 like Krillin, or maybe even a future Trunks. The last slot I am saving for is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as I know GT fans have been neglected for many years, and though I'm not the biggest fan of GT myself, I do really like their designs, and I'm truly hoping to see a Super Saiyan 4 Goku in 2021. So that brings us to the end of this video. What are your thoughts on the first half of releases Tamashii has set for this year, and what are your own predictions and hopes for the rest of 2021? I would love to hear what you guys think, so be sure to leave your thoughts and your prediction in the comments below. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in again. I will have my full review of Bardock at the end of this month, or possibly earlier, so do make sure you have your notifications active so you know when that video goes up. Have a fantastic week, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Yoroshiku!